Are you struggling in grief? I was too. Here's why I took my deepest pain and turned it into my life's purpose.
So what brought me to this space is my first loss was the loss of my grandmother at the age of 7. And that was pretty traumatic for my family. And for a child, you don't know what to do with all those feelings. And it was a lot of secondary losses and just trying to cope. And thereafter, pretty much I lost like every year, every person that was ever like a pillar in my life. So it ended up being a lot of cumulative loss in my childhood, adolescence, with the most recent, my dad. And it wasn't until I was finishing college, and all of a sudden I started to pack on weight, and I couldn't understand why. And as I started to really investigate, it wasn't an eating thing. It wasn't anything going on like as far as me eating, but I just noticed that my body started changing. And as I started to dig a little deeper as to what was going on with my body, I uncovered a lifetime of grief that I did not know how to process. And so it just put me on this journey from that point in trying to tackle my health. I started therapy, and in starting therapy, I started to become curious about grief. I studied it in college, but I wanted to dive deeper. So then I was able to go through training to become a coach. My idea wasn't to become a coach, but I wanted to learn. And after I did that, I still felt hungry, and I saw Tender Hearts. David is world renowned, so I've always heard of him. But then I found Tender Hearts, and then I joined Tender Hearts. And from there, ended up becoming a grief educator, becoming a moderator, and have been on this journey for a long time. And it's been one of the most healing journeys, both from the perspective of being an educator, because you heal in connection with other people, but just being able to be a participant. I did both. And so this has gotten me on my path, and it's just an honor just to be here, just to share the journey and finding meaning. That's why we're all here. We're trying to heal together and, find out what's next for all of us in the midst of carrying such deep pain. So what can you do with this? What can you do with the pain that you feel? I can't shove it. I can't ignore it. I can't act like it's not there. It's always going to be there. And I had to learn how to perceive it different. It's not the boogeyman. It's love. There's power in the story to be able to share the pain and how it can impact other people and how it can free me as well. That my pain doesn't have to be my prison. It can be the thing that really helps to heal other people, and that I'm not defined by it. I can pick up the pieces and one moment at a time, 1 second at a time, and put one foot in front of the other and figure out, it's really for me was figuring out now what. I can't go back. I can't get back. I think I spent my lifetime trying to go back and get my family back, because once grief changes you, and it changed my family as a child. And so I didn't lose just family. I didn't just lose my grandmother. I lost my family as a child. So I held my breath trying to hope and wish that I can get it all back. And what I learned is that I don't have to let them go. I get to take them with me, and I get to honor them through the things that I do now. And this moment in my life, sharing grief and educating others about the misconceptions about grief is freeing, because forewarned is forearmed. And if we educate ourselves, if we really do the work and be intentional about our grief work, there's so much healing. It doesn't change anything, but it can impact so many people, and it can really birth healing. Finding purpose in the pain.
If you'd like to learn more, I'm excited to share my first book, My Love Letters to the Grieving, You Are Not Alone. It's open for pre-sale now. Purchase a copy today, especially as the holidays are approaching for yourself and someone else. Click the link and give the gift of hope and healing for the holidays. With love, Keyshawn.